When you decide to make a change, when you truly decide that you want to change, that you want a new outcome in your life, you want a new body, you want to get healthy, you want to be fit, you want to look fit, you want to get six pack abs, you want to drop that fat, when you truly decide, when you're really sick of your current outcome, when you're really tired of being you, the way you are at this moment, when you make that decision that you want to change, you will change no matter what. When you really want that, you will find a way to change. You will do what has to be done. You will find the right guidance, you will find the right mentors, you will find the right coach, you will push yourself, you will build the new habits, you will do what has to be done. But it has to be a deep desire within you, it has to be firm and an irrevocable decision. But this will only happen when you really sit with yourself and think, do I want to be like this or do I really want to change? When you make that internal decision deep inside and you decide that you're sick of this, you want to change, you had enough of being fat, you had enough of being out of breath, you had enough of having man tits looking sloppy, looking like shit. You had enough. You want to make a change in your life. You want to be better. You want to respect yourself. You want to take care of yourself better. This is when you start finding the right guidance. This is when you start crossing messages like this. And then the road will show up. It's not going to happen one day. You're going to have to walk the journey. And the journey is going to be tough, especially at the start, because you're going to have to break out of the old you. The old you that is used to eating whatever the fuck he wants. The old you that is used to indulge in negative self-talk and complaining and making excuses and being a weak person and pretending that he's training, pretending that he's dieting, pretending that he's doing what has to be done. That person will drag you down. That person will bring you backwards. He will try, and it will be there, and it's going to be difficult, especially at the start. Imagine an airplane taking off. The most amount of energy and effort that airplane has to make to take off is at the start. Is at the start. Once the airplane is in the air, it doesn't take much to maintain it in the air. But to take off from the ground, to fight against that gravity, that's when the airplane needs to push the most. So it's the same thing. You're gonna have to push through that. You're gonna have to discipline yourself. You're gonna have to learn new habits. You're gonna have to adopt new habits, and most importantly, you're gonna have to drop the old habits. You're gonna have to drop all that old shit you've been doing. You're gonna have to drop the alcohol. If you're indulging in alcohol, I don't care if you're drinking on the weekend only and you're social and drinker and social smoker. You're social stupid. That's what you are. You're destroying yourself. You're bringing your vibration low every weekend. And that has repercussions on the next week. So you're always dragging yourself down. You say you want to change, you say you want it bad, but your results, but your behaviors show the opposite. So you either lie into yourself, you're either delusional, or you're stupid. So what's going on here? Guys, you need this. You need this clarity. You need somebody to talk to you like this. I needed somebody to talk to me like this. So I ended up understanding what's going on and stop making excuses and actually getting what I want. It's not gonna happen if somebody's telling you that you're doing great, but obviously you're not. If you're not if you don't have the results you want right now, you're not doing great. You're obviously going the wrong path. So you need to hear this. You drop the vices, drop the alcohol, drop the smoking, drop the drugs, drop the going out, drop the sleeping late. All all this behavior that making you lose your energy, lose your time, go to a low state of vibration. A low state of vibration basically is when you go to the lower emotions. There is high emotions and there is lower emotions. Lower emotions, for example, are guilt, depression, sadness, tiredness, anger. The higher depression are gratitude, joy, appreciation, love. So whenever you ingest something that is bad in your body, it brings your energy down. It brings your energy down to guilt, to not feeling alive. Some foods as well can do that. Some foods are basically dead. Be careful what you buy from the shops. They're giving you dead foods full of chemicals and full of shit. You gotta be careful what you ingest in your body. Those foods will bring your energy down. Be aware what you're eating, guys. Don't go to a restaurant where you see that the staff, all of them look like they just got out from some torture session, and they're looking sad and low vibe and not smiley. Bro, that energy, they're gonna put it in your food and you're gonna ingest that. You gotta be careful what you eat. You go to the shop, look at the package from behind, scan. There's apps that help you scan the foods, and you can see how many additives are in these foods. Some of these foods that they portray that are as healthy, like protein, extra protein, no added sugars, no added this, no added that, extra. Fucking liars. You scan that shit and it has 8 additives, and 6 of those additives are like dangerous for your health. And in the back, in small letters in the package, they say it's not recommended for babies. Do not give it to babies. So a food that is not given to babies and is given to me, why would I eat it? If a baby cannot eat something, I won't eat it as well. Guys, so we said, drop the vices, drop the addictions, drop the bad foods and the bad habits, the sleeping late, the alcohol, and start walking the path of self-development. Start walking the path of self-mastery. Set a certain habits. Set a program. It doesn't need to be complex. If you have never trained, you can start training 3 times a week for the first 2 months. You can do 1 push day, 1 leg day, 1 pull day in the gym. One day you work all the exercises that you're gonna push. Chest, shoulders, triceps. You can do abs. Next day you're gonna work your legs, your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, your calves. Do some cardio. Work some abs. The third day you're gonna do pull exercises. You're gonna work your back muscles, all the back muscles. You're gonna work your biceps as well. Okay, you can do some cardio, whatever. The session doesn't have to be long, 1 hour max. If you're starting out, very simple. What time you're gonna develop? If you have a little bit of experience, 5 times a week, 5 days training a week is perfect. You distribute that work on 5 days, okay, and you're gonna see some results. Now, if you want to master your physique, you do this 6 days a week or every day. Your exercise, your session doesn't need to be very hard, but 1 hour training fairly hard, it's perfect. You do this every day if you want to see fast results. Okay, you have to develop that habit of keeping your word to yourself. So when you make your program, whether it's three times a week, 4 times a week, 5, 6, 7, and you can escalate. First month you can do 3, next month you can do 4, then 5, then 6. Okay, I train every day. I train from Monday to Sunday. Every day I'm doing something. Sunday, as today, normally I just go for a walk, stretching, maybe some burpees. It's my active recovery day. So I'm still training, still moving my body, but in a light way, not in a heavy way. Okay. What I was saying is, Stick to the program. You make a program, you stick to it. You set an hour when you're gonna wake up every day. And it has to be early. It has to be early. 6, 5, 5:30. You wake up, get a shower, get a coffee, and if you can go straight to the gym. Go straight to a workout. Raise your vibration, respect yourself. You do that for 3 months, you're gonna be a different person. You keep this for 3 months, you're gonna feel different about yourself, because in the first time of your life, you have to keep your word to yourself. You know how many people I speak to, and they are just not able to just stick to a simple plan for 2-3 months. People they say that they want to get fit, say that they want a better physique, better life, but they can't stick to a program for 2-3 months. How in the world are you going to achieve anything if you cannot command yourself to do something simple like waking up early and going to the gym and sticking to 4 sessions of training a week and eating good? If you can't do that, how in the world are you going to achieve anything else? You can't command yourself. You cannot lead yourself. So guys, this is the first step. You need to learn to lead yourself. You need to learn to respect the command and the word you give to yourself. You make a contract, you sign a contract with yourself. I'm gonna do this. And you have to do it. And if you don't do it, you don't deserve to win. Simple as that. If you don't do this, you do not deserve to win. You're gonna stay fat. You're gonna stay out of shape. And worst, you're gonna disrespect yourself. And every time you sit on to do something, you're already in your subconscious mind, you're doubting yourself, because you know that you gave up in the past. So whenever you try to do something new, you're already doubting yourself before you even start. How crazy is that? It's normal that you doubt yourself, because you never stick to your word. Imagine you talk to somebody, and whenever he says he's gonna do something, he fails you. He does it for a week or two, then he disappears. Are you ever gonna trust this person to go in business with him or to rely on him for something? No, you can't. So it's the same thing with yourself. How can you trust yourself? How can you believe in yourself if every time you break your word to yourself and you do not continue and you do not follow what you said you're gonna do? This is very important. This transcends to everything in life. It's not only about fitness. That's why they say that fitness is the first step is the door to self-development. Because through fitness, through that pain you go through, you see who you are, you discover who you are. If you can't get yourself to lose 5-6 kilos, take off 10 kilos and get shredded, how in the world are you going to accomplish anything bigger than this? So this is the first step. You have to work on yourself. So guys, to get fit, very simple. Drop the vices. Stop all the bullshit. Stop the alcohol. Stop the drinking, the smoking, the waking up late, the sleeping late, the hanging out with the wrong people, the wrong foods. Decide. Make a firm and irrevocable decision. Go to introspection and think, do you want to live like this? Or are you just lying to yourself? Stop fucking kidding yourself. Stop making excuses. Stop laughing. Stop making jokes about how fat you are. There's nothing funny about it. There's nothing funny about it. It just shows how you're sloppy, how disrespectful you are to yourself. If you had the choice now to be fit or to be fat, what would you choose? You would choose fit. If you're a reasonable person, you would choose fit and healthy, and every time. Everybody would do that. So why are you not doing it? Why are you not doing it? This is something you want, but why you're not doing it? So stop making excuses. Stop painting a false image about how things should be, and go to introspection and really think, what is it that you want deeply inside? Do you want to stay like this, or do you want to change? The moment you make that decision, the moment the why you want to change is strong, this is when you're going to start walking the path. Walking the path by getting rid of all the vices and by following a program, a fixed and simple program. Start by training and follow your training schedule. Start taking care of your meals, of your diet, know your macros, and eat properly. This is very simple. If you do that for 3 months, you start seeing results. You do that for 3 months, you start changing as a person. You start respecting yourself. You start feeling better about yourself. You start loving the workout. You start loving doing this because you're proud about yourself. Because your vibration rises every time you go to the gym, every time you train. And soon enough, you start seeing changes in your body. Muscles start popping out. Veins will start popping out. Fat start burning. And slowly, you're becoming a different person. You're becoming a disciplined person that can accomplish anything he wants. Because the way you do anything is the way you do everything. If you're that person that can stick to his word and make things happen and get in a phenomenal physique with the right mindset, you can apply that to anything else in life. Build your business, build your brand, learn a skill, become a great martial artist. Anything could be possible. So guys, hope this helps and stay strong. Let's go.